Hey guys, welcome to Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook. Today we'll be drawing this cute little pterodactyl. Let's start off today by drawing a large oval near the top center of our page for the pterodactyl's eye. Then trace over the top of the eye and extend a little line towards the right and then a second one to create eyelashes. We can go ahead and draw a large circle near the front top of the eye and then a small heart just beneath it for the highlights. Then go ahead and shade in around these spaces. Next, we can come and draw in a little cheek just underneath the eye by starting near the bottom and sweeping a curved line all the way underneath and closing on the other side. Then add a small eyebrow. To begin drawing out the pterodactyl's head, I'm going to place just a little point that's in line with the cheek and out towards the left side of the page. Then start to draw a very slightly curved line up towards the eyebrow and over top of it. And then just bring that line a little straighter across the top. From there, you can keep drawing towards the right and just slightly up towards that right corner to create that point at the back of the head. I'm going to keep the front of her face pointy, so create a little point and then start to draw a line that curves underneath the cheek and starts to round back up once you pass the eye. When you're about halfway up, start to angle that line up towards the right corner to meet the top of her head and create that long point. Place a little dot near the front of her face to create a little nostril. And because she's cute and whimsical, I'm going to add just a little smile, so coming from the bottom line just below the nostril, draw in a curve towards the face. To draw out her body, I'm going to start on the left side and just leave a small gap under her head and draw out a curved line that looks like a really shallow C, or as if you were starting to draw a banana, towards the bottom of your page. For the other side of her body, I'm going to start right at the head and about on the same line as the outside edge of her eyelash. Make a small line down and then start to draw out a line towards the top right corner of your page. Draw a second line just underneath that so that you have a really thin looking little rectangle. And once you meet back up, you're going to finish off the rest of her body by just drawing a really slight curve down towards the bottom of your page. So I'm leaving a big opening since I'm using marker, and I'm going to add my legs by drawing in a little rectangle that's angling towards the bottom right side of my page. So I'm doing one coming off of the left side of her body and the other one coming off the right, and then I'll finish off the space in between the two legs with a little curved line. And to finish these off, I'm just going to draw her little feet by making 3 little triangles that are just closing off the bottom of those rectangles. I'm going to copy that same little pattern for her hand. So come to the top of that small rectangle near her head and draw in your 3 little triangles. Now on the left side of her body where I left that little space, I'm going to draw her second arm by just drawing a little slightly angled rectangle towards that top left corner. And then of course draw in her little hand with just the 3 little triangles. Next I'm going to draw in her wings. So coming to the right at the corner where her arm meets the body, I'm going to start to draw a curve upwards. And then I'm going to dip it down just as I pass her hand. And then once I do a little shallow U shape for this part of my line, I'm going to curve it back up towards that right corner. Make it pointy at the end of this line and start to draw down towards maybe center of her body and connect the wing back. On the left side of her body, I'm going to start her wing as if it's just a little bit behind her head. So start to draw out the top part of the wing and then create that point at the end of your line and start to sweep it all the way back down towards the body. And now it's time to add in some little whimsical details. So since she's flying, I'm just going to draw in some happy little clouds. So here on the right, we'll just draw out a nice puffy little cloud. You can make this as big or as small as you want, any shape really. Clouds are all different shapes. And then go ahead and add a face if you like them to be extra cute. And I think I'm going to draw another one over here on the left side of her. This time, I don't know, I think I'm going to make this cloud maybe just like a sleepy little cloud. So I'm going to finish him off, and then to make my sleepy cloud, I draw two little smiles for eyes and just a little circle for a little open mouth like he's yawning. And maybe just one more up here in the top, just a little tiny one. I don't think I'll do a face for this one. And this is our cute little pterodactyl, guys. Thanks so much for drawing with me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to send me pictures of your finished art so I can feature them. And until next time for another Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook, keep making art and keep smiling.